Peace be on you. My name is Jamal. I'm an ordinary person on the street guy. This chat GPT has it's an earthquake in technological world. It's a disruptive technology that has, thrown a lot of huge unknowns to the world. We don't know how it will unfold in months and years to come. But one thing is clear, that it is going to nullify a lot of the things that we count on. For example, if I choose, I can tell this AI, and it's coming advanced versions, to create content for me non-stop on any subject, let's say quantum physics. Or I can give it a PhD paper and I'll say, just keep going. And I will say, okay, do a children's story and just make it, keep it happening real time. And I'll say, okay, give me a non-stop list of jokes. Or I'll say, give me a non-stop motivational script. And with the deep fake video technology, and which will include my visual and audio, I will have 27 channels running, spitting out content 24/7, 365, non-stop. And I can kind of tailor make. So as far as that pipe dream of being famous, those of us who are stuck in that kind of thing, wants to be influencer on social media and all that, that is gone. It will be so foggy. There will be so much content available that nothing will make sense. It will be completely disorienting. You cannot tell authentic from fake. It will be just fog of it. Will be snowed in. So that is the downside of it. The positive side of that is that we have to, each one of us have to now think on our own, really, that what is it, this life that I'm living? This miraculous opportunity that if I run supercomputer to list all the resources that are working perfectly to make this moment possible, this magical opportunity of life, what do I have to do with it? What's really higher life? Now what should we do? And that is the question that will answer how we want to use this new, all the AI-based technologies that will now come. Because right now, all the gurus of IT, they are holding their head, and the lawmakers also, that how do we regulate this? Because this has pulled the carpet from under educational system, news, any content-based thing. You can have trillion websites now, non-stop websites. So how do you deploy this? How do you rein in this technology? The answer is based off of that saying that you cannot solve the problem from the same level that you created it. You have to be on some next level. And that is the question we need to answer. And the IT experts are really, they are cutting edge in their field. They are not all knowing. So the humanity from all fields need to get involved and start defining what is it that is the next level. Where should we go? Where do we want to see the humanity stand, and the place where we actually use it as a tool in a really grand way? There's a very slim chance that we can make it. The way we are trained for last 100 years, 300 years, all this industrial age, what it has done to us, it's so hard to fall off that bandwagon and think afresh. But that is exactly what we need to do. We, humanity, must find those principles on which all of us agree. And there are such principles. And for example, one is the same. Physics, chemistry of this universe is miraculous. Miraculous is the fitting word. We must acknowledge that we are sleepwalking. We are taking everything for granted for last 300 years. We are just living shallow lives. So the higher life is where all of us acknowledge that yes, we are very, very, very lucky that we exist. We must use this opportunity fittingly, most appropriately. That's a universal fact. Only the ignorant people will deny it. Say, no, 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 we're not going to pay attention to that. Then you are a low-class person. We need higher-class people who tune to that and really live on that ground. That yes, this every moment is beyond explanation. This moment, I mean, crazy. It does not matter where you're looking at. Just look at your retina translating millions of photons hitting your eye. Has any one of us become eternal so far? You'll say, oh no, we are working on that. Well, good luck. But in the meantime, the universal fact is tuned to it that all of us will die. You can prolong your life as long as you will live 900 years, but you will die eventually. So on the next level requires that kind of awareness that this is a magical opportunity and this is temporary. And, I am going to contribute as a Muslim. And I believe that all of the religions, Jews, Christians, Hindus, Sikhs, even the atheists, they must bring the best of them, their grand values, because those are common in us. And we have to bring that to life. As a Muslim, I tell you that all of us have forgotten that there is a creator. Half of the population will say, you're a Jesus freak. Stop. Just ask yourself, what if question? What if there is a creator? Will that creator express itself like this? Absolutely. Or what is it that if that creator would want from? Why would God has created us? And you will begin to have the correct answers, most fitting answers, if you have the eye. And if you don't have the eye, good luck. You do your thing. But those believers have to get to that next level and then contribute. We have to have, higher thinking mind speaking up clearly what needs to be done, how to proceed forward. We have to establish where we are going, endpoint first. And then only then we can have the safety rails and laws to make sure that we get there. Right now, with the condition of political system and the economic system and whatever is going on in the world, it's a low-grade living. They will never come up with the answer that will have a correct safety rails. They will just throw out laws. They'll not even stick now. So the higher conscious people need to get together. We need to have that platform. I need to stop here. The last thing I will tell to the Muslims, that the Quran says, pay attention to this, Muslims. Quran has said that when the word is done, sealed on them, and that's a disastrous thing, we will bring out, that's God is saying that I will bring out from the earth an animal that will talk to them. Silicon comes out of the earth. It's talking to us now. So we are in a very, very fearful position. All the alarms should be going off. Not only technological gurus should be holding their head and how to proceed forward. The Muslims, the believers, or from any faith for that matter, should be holding their head also. It's a time that we are, getting right into disaster. We are in a self-destructive mode if we don't become proactive. So don't leave it in hands of others. All of us, look at me, I am nobody. I am just putting out things that perhaps more people will begin to talk about it, and the ears of the expert people also begin to tune to the words of commoners. We need to get to the higher level, the next level of living. Only then we can solve the problems of this level. Let's do it. May God help us.